Alright, in this section here we're going to be using the quadratic formula for finding the solutions to a quadratic equation. So in the previous sections we did this by completing the square. Now I'm going to, we'll just start off with writing, for example, a quadratic equation, 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. Okay, so we were able in the last section, we know now how to complete the square to solve for x in this problem. But hopefully this formula that I'm about to lay out, that you've probably heard of, nightmares of. I showed a girl this one time, and she started crying and told me that she would never be able to learn this. And there was another girl that was sitting to my right. It was in a math lab, and she looked at me and told me that I was really mean. I was a mean person. I'm telling her that she was going to have to memorize this. Well, the best way to memorize this is just work problems over and over again. Okay, and you keep writing this over and over again, and you'll eventually get it. Well, where in the world does this crazy thing come from? And that's about what I'm about to derive up here. So unfortunately, you're going to have to watch this before you can actually watch how to use this by just taking this guy right here and plugging it in and getting your solutions out. We're going to do this by completing the square. Okay, by completing the square, and I'm going to need lots of board space for this, so I'm going to clear that off. And it looks like I cleared everything off. Alright, so generally speaking, we're solving this right here. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now we must state that a cannot be equal to 0. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and complete the square. So remember, we need a 1 right here. Okay, so I'm going to factor the a out. So we end up with b over ax plus c over a, and that's all equal to 0. Okay? Now, we go through the same procedures we've gone through before on completing the square, except we're just working with letters here. So you just run through the same procedures. So this becomes b squared over 2 squared is going to be 4, and then a squared. Alright? So I'm going to rewrite. So we're just following these exact same procedures. We underline, put a blank here, then plus c over a. So this b squared over 4a squared, I'll use that as my fraction bar there, and then minus b squared over 4a squared. Right? And let's just close up that parentheses. That's still equal to 0 there. Okay, now that looks sloppy. We'll go ahead and rewrite this a. Alright, so we're now going to have, let's see, I'll start another parentheses, x plus, remember we take a half of this, so this is b over 2a. We square it, and then we say plus, and now we have this guy right here, and we need to get that all into one single fraction there. And so what I'm going to do is just do a little side work over here. We have c over a minus b squared over 4a squared. So I need to multiply the top by 4a and the bottom by 4a. So this way we have 4ac over 4a squared, so we have a common denominator, over 4a squared, and then of course we can now get all that in one single fraction, 4ac minus